Hello, my name is Nkenna. My hustle is called Reach Count. It's owned by Orient Explorers, the parent company. What do we do? Just recently, the Lagdo Dam of Cameroon was opened, and the resulting influx of water had unintended consequences for major commodity producers in Nigeria. In addition to the lives lost, the following economic activities have been hampered. Olam Farms, which is a farm that supplies over 25% of the total local rice consumed in Nigeria, had their 10,000 hectares farmland in Nasarawa State submerged in water, rendering this Q4's harvest of rice not happening. The same thing happened in Anambra State with Koschai's rice, which supplies the bulk of the local rice consumed in Anambra State and some other rice farms. You see, good rice or bountifully harvested rice is cultivated very close to the River Niger or River Benue due to the rich sediments that accrues from the river, which makes many of these farms at risk for flooding incidents. But the scale of this flooding wasn't estimated. In fact, using previous metrics for the flood, major farms like Koschari's farm and the Olam farm made provisions for sort of increase in their farmland to mitigate any expected flooding. However, the last floodings breached the projected height of the flood level by almost 1 meter, which is way more than was expected. Bottom line is that we have a pending food security challenge due to the shortage in rice. Rice is just one of many commodities that are being short supply. But exactly by how much are we expected to suffer this consequence? The loss in the farmland isn't exactly very well tracked. I know we know just a handful of the farms who have experienced losses, like Koschari's farm and the Olam farms. But what about the other medium scale and smallholder rice farms in those areas that are also affected and whose loss of farm produce will be affecting the country's food security position? What my hustle is solving or is trying to solve is bridging that gap. We are using artificial intelligence to be able to tell from aerial views what commodities are being grown all over Nigeria, so that when there is a disruption to the chain in terms of a flood, excess rainfall, drought, a landslide, we can tell what's been affected and how that will affect the next harvest season. The data we will be gathering will also be able to tell us how much grain we need to import or are likely to be smuggled through the borders, and users of the data be able to tell, make business decisions as regards how much of a particular grain they need to plant to plug the supply shortfall. And so basically, we do this. We do this work by using local extension agents in the different states and some private extension agents. And we're hoping that as our AI gets adapted to understanding what the different crops looks like, the need for having multiple extension agents all over the place will be drastically reduced, and reducing cost and increasing the efficiency of our operations. Thank you. Once again, my name is Nkenna Aneke.